Welcome to the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast with intuitive lightworker, national speaker, metaphysical teacher, and best-selling author Lisa Kessler. What is it you want to manifest? Are you looking to increase your income, change careers? Maybe you want to manifest a new home or a new car. Are you ready to bring love into your life? You have come to the right place.
Hello, everyone. I'm so glad you're here today. Today, I want to talk about the power of positivity. And sometimes when you say positivity, there are people who are like, oh, toxic positivity. We all have someone in our lives who is that, oh, just smile. Oh, you have to be happy. They do not honor all of our emotions. That is not the positivity that I'm talking about today. So what do I mean? What is spiritual positivity? So toxic positivity is forcing that good vibes only attitude no matter what. And that ends up invalidating your real emotions. When someone is grieving, the right response is not, let's do something that will make you happy. You're allowed to grieve. It ends up creating shame around these lower vibration emotions, and that really suppresses the energy rather than healing it. We're here to learn and grow. How can we do that if we force everything into a box so that we can be happy all the time? Really, that's not healthy for you or your body, and that is not the positivity I'm talking about. Spiritual positivity is different because it leads to you saying things like, I'm going through something hard right now, but I know I'm going to grow from it. I know that eventually there's going to be light on the other side. When you come at it from that angle, you are allowing healing, you're allowing learning, you're honoring your own emotions, which is so important. I'm going to tell you a little story. So my daughter, when she was younger, was a competitive figure skater, which meant we were waking up when the clock had a 4 on it. It was really early, and going to skate almost every day before she went to school. It was a lot. And there were days where she was learning a new skill, and she spent all morning falling and falling and falling and falling. And 2 hours later, we get off the ice and she is wet and shivering and cold. And we came up with this saying that you're never going to know when you're awesome if you don't have a day where you suck, where all you do is fall. And that really became a metaphor for life, because the reality is you can't know that you're having a joyful, amazing day if you have never, ever known sorrow. Right? So the positivity that I'm talking about is the hope for the future. It's not that you're never allowed to be angry or sad. Those emotions matter. That's how we learn and grow. So when I talk about the power of positivity, I'm talking about allowing for healing and knowing that you're going to learn emotional truths through the challenges and obstacles that we face. Spiritual positivity is really saying, I trust that I can feel this way and still move toward the light. It's not bypassing the emotions. It's really alchemizing them, coming through the other side and going, oh my gosh, look at what I learned, right? So now that we know the difference between toxic positivity and spiritual positivity, I want to talk about why having a good grounding in spiritual positivity really helps your manifesting. So basically, there is science that proves that positivity rewires the brain. It helps you to develop skills where you don't allow someone else to ruin your day. When your brain is wired for positivity, when things happen, you are able to not hand over your power to someone else to ruin your entire day. You are able to self-regulate and take yourself out of that situation, or recognize that, wow, that person must be having a rough day. I'm sending them good vibes, but all of their bad vibes are bouncing off of my positivity force field here, that kind of thing. When you maintain a positive outlook, it really does shift your vibration into hope, into expectation, into anticipation, and it accelerates your manifesting, because remember, it's just like attracts like. So if your vibe is up there in, oh my gosh, I wonder how this abundance is going to show up today, that is such a high vibration for the universe to bring you things where you go, oh my gosh, I didn't even see that coming, but that's amazing, right? Also, when you are working on your positivity, it can help you on those tough days, because it can lead you to flip the script. So positivity isn't about pretending things are perfect, but it's choosing to focus on energy of what's possible, right? Instead of what's missing. So since the energy is aligned with you, the universe responds to that vibration, not just your words. So if you wake up and choose, even if it's just in small doses, hope and anticipation and joy, you're telling the universe, I'm ready to receive these vibrations. Do you see how that works? So positivity ends up being one of the highest vibrations you can embody, right up there with joy and love and gratitude. And the more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. So I'm going to give you a tiny homework assignment with this podcast today. Sorry, I should have warned you at the beginning, but here's a tiny little homework. Just for this week, every morning when you wake up, write down 3 things that you are excited about. Not just things that you're grateful for. This is different than a blessings list. I know I've given you that homework before. This is not writing down things that happened that you're grateful for. This is writing down 3 things that haven't happened yet, but you're really excited about. And this can be things that you don't even know how this outcome will happen. You can write down, I am excited about receiving $5,000. Do you feel the energy behind that statement? Oh my gosh, you're going to be turning over every rock this week going, where is it? Where's it going to come from? You don't have to know. That is the co-creation with the universe. So try it this week. Just write down 3 things you're excited about. And it can be things that you know are coming. I'm excited about my vacation next month. That's okay too. But be sure at least one of those 3 things is something that you think, well, I don't know how this could possibly happen, but I'm excited to see how it does, right? Write those down. So along with that assignment, I'm going to also help you with a little tip about, kind of flipping the script on your positivity. When you catch yourself in a negative thought, or if you catch yourself worrying, because I do that a lot. I'm a worrier. Reframe it with possibility, right? So if you remember, we have to be aware of all the things our brain is telling us. But if you catch your brain going, oh my gosh, what if this all goes wrong? Flip the script. What if it all goes right? If you catch yourself going, what if I fail? Flip it to, oh my gosh, what if I fly? Right? It changes everything. And again, positivity is not about being happy all the time. It's about being aware that things can change anytime. It's powerful. You're making a choice. It's like setting a daily intention, right? And that becomes your key to making you a manifesting force in your own life, right? Because the universe is just matching your energy. You don't have to know how it's going to happen. You just have to know that it will.
Thanks for listening to the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast with Lisa Kessler. If you have questions or comments, or if you'd like to work with Lisa to manifest your dreams, you can connect with her through her website at metaphysicalmanifesting.net. That's also where you can claim your free weekly tarot reading and manifesting tips. Make sure you subscribe or follow the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast on your favorite podcasting site so you never miss another episode. As Lisa likes to say, we can make magic when we bring the universe into the equation. Remember, you don't have to do it alone. If you'd like more information about Lisa, Metaphysical Manifestation Mentorship, or the Manifesting Magic Mastermind, visit her website at metaphysicalmanifesting.net.